This is the land of Vikings, and with the Yallar horn bellowing throughout U.S. Bank Stadium, a Nordic nation of 70,000 strong rises up with a cry of Skål to usher two teams into battle. Up next, it's our main event between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Minnesota Vikings. On the Bengals sideline, that's head coach Zach Taylor. His side unable to make it 2-0 to start the year, dropping their game last week. Running the show across the field, that's Vikings head coach Kevin O'Connell. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins.
Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
I'm Kate Scotty with Brock Heward. Will Reichert on for the kick. And from Minneapolis, we're underway. Samaje Perine on the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Now one of the Vikings in some pain out there, so we'll get a stoppage here as he's helped by trainers. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
42. Right 80.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go. 180.
Taken in by Chase, left side. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. 3rd down, and they need to get 10. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Has it downfield, it's Chase. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Vikings nothing.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, it's Rondale Moore. Things going well so far. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. So here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. They're led out by the veteran from North Dakota State. 2nd pick back in 2016, Carson Wentz.
You know what I like, Kate? I like that even though he got burned a couple times last week, had the interceptions, he didn't let that throw him off his game or make him gun-shy to keep pushing the ball down the field. And look what that mindset got him as a result. 3 touchdowns, and much more importantly, a win.
He's got it inside the 25. It's a huge... Zach Taylor decisive. He's got the challenge flag out there.
Previous play is under review.
Well, we're going to see how much of a sideline maven he is, Brock. This one very close, whether he got the feet down or not.
And I'm so impressed by all these mavens because you've got to make that transition from college where 1 foot, you're good.
Yep.
But not at this level. You've got to be a ballerina. You got to get those toes both in, and the replay booth will be the judge of it.
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a 3rd one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Well, this defense has not had an answer, Kate, for either of the first 2 plays on this drive. I think it's got everybody, you and me, every fan believing, well, they're only 1 play away from putting points on the board.
Throws caught. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
Now here's Wentz. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
Wentz's pass.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defense.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Vikings finish off their opening drive. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings start off well to tie things 7-7.
Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, this is Pirani. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Bengals all set to go for their second drive. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around.
11.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Right 80.
Play action now, Burrow. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. All set to go now from the 35.
And the Bengals first down.
Here we go.
A gain of 9 yards.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow.
First down.
Catch made by Chase Brown. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Complete to Chase Brown.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Turbo's hot.
At the 39-yard
Right
line.
80. Playing's hot.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 10 yards.
Just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Bengals first down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 49.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
To number 5.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Give on 2nd, it's Brown. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down. Following the play, one of the Vikings in some distress as they hurry the medical staff out to look at him. Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. So the penalty is going to back him up 5, and in all likelihood, they need to come up with a new play call for 3rd down. Backed up by an unforced error, and this is 3rd and 7.
Let's get set.
To the air on 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. That's a 26-yard gain on 4th down, partner. Talk about a huge play there to extend this drive.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Right 80.
That big 4th down call is how we close out our first quarter. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from US Bank Stadium after the break.
On one, ready?
We're all set to bring you the second quarter. The Bengals well within striking distance.
Right 80. Right is hot.
Burrow now on first down. Finds him over the middle. And he's blocked out a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
10 more yards. Complete to
On one, ready?
number
Only need the
5,
smallest little bit of
TD.
yardage here. It is second and
10
inches.
yards on the pickup.
Here we
It's
go.
second and inches.
Stop.
A tight end in motion
10-yard
now.
line.
Brown on the inside gear. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati!
Cincinnati.
The Bengals take a second quarter lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
McPherson at the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7.
Vikings 7.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
For Cincinnati.
Moore with a return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at this Vikings offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know what I love about that play call? It was simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
39-yard line.
They go play action on first down. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And the Vikings are going to have a first down. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
First down, play action. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain. Everybody rushing back to the line.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5. At the
They're going play action.
18-yard line.
And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Reichert on for the point after.
For the extra point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings tie things up at 14.
At 14. Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, this is P. Ryan. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10.
So now here comes the Bengals on offense. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock it behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. They'll air it out on 3rd. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Takes this in at the 25. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Vikings and quarterback Carson Wentz ready for their next drive. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
Here we go.
On 1st down, it's Mason. And he's going to be bottled up right at the line as we reach the 2-minute warning.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
49-yard line.
Wentz set to pass. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. Down to the 10. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get some late points and the lead. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bengals 14. Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. On the return, this is Piron. And this drive will start inside the 25. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. Dump off caught by his back. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle the line.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play.
First down.
Can.
It's a gain of
Burrow
6.
on first down.
First down.
Short pass brought in. And this is taken ahead to the 42. That tackle made by Blake Cashman.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Again, it's Burrow.
42-yard line.
Finds his man over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Gain on the play. That's good for a Bengals.
First down, Burrow to throw. Completed to his running back. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Gun. Stop. 180.
They send their tight end right. To the air again, it's Burrow. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first.
4th down.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half.
Go.
Now Wentz. Off his back foot, he hooks this one. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Jordan battle with the INT. And they're going to drop him to end the return, but this turnover isn't going to stand. We've got flags at the spot right where he picked it off. So the interception's going to be remembered by the fans here, partner, but not by the official score. The interference call takes that away.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. He's trying to go deep again. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. A sad day for some, the official final day of summer. Fall begins in the USA tomorrow, so time for one more summer fling, if you will. Our look around the NFL starts now. We begin at Highmark Stadium. It's the Bills at home for an AFC East battle with the Miami Dolphins. And it's last year's most valuable player, Josh Allen. He connects on the touchdown pass 18 yards away. Next up, we go to Charlotte. We'll look in on the Panthers as they play host to the Atlanta Falcons. And it's the third-year quarterback, Bryce Young. He's looking to throw, then makes a beeline for the end zone. 12 yards on the scramble for the score. One more to show you real quick. It's over in Tampa, the Buccaneers taking on the Jets. And this is Rachaad White. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. This one's gone to the half, and it's the Buccaneers looking for their second win after an opening week loss. They're up at halftime. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
For Cincinnati.
Moore with a return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Kevin O'Connell getting his Vikings offense out for another drive. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38. To throw is Wentz. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. And it's going to be second down.
Second down and 10.
Here we go, Pac-Man. Louie! Done!
Trying to throw this from the gun. Builds up this one off to his running back, complete. He's not far from that first down marker, is he, partner? Up to the 47, third down coming up. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops.
Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
Ryan Wright.
The Vikings getting their punt team out. Ryan Wright's the one to send it away. He can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Finds a seam down the middle. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals start the second half with some needed points. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
McPherson at the point after. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Vikings and Justin Jefferson ready to go to work again offensively. It's all squared up again following that touchdown, partner, so some added importance on this series. First play in the drive. Here's Mason. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
And the Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Complete to Jordan.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Here we go, Pac-Man.
Wentz to throw. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Trying down the middle with Chandler. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on 4th down.
4th down, pressure on him. He was not backing down for a second. Nice effort to carry the rock. more importantly for his offense to get a first down.
He'll get this to Jefferson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Second and 3 now.
7 brings up 2nd and 3 at the 17-yard line.
Waiting. Done.
They're going play action. One falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Intended for Jordan
That drop
Addison.
is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Open, beat the coverage, but then go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind and revisit that play in the future. Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bring it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near hit.
For the field goal. A 34-yard attempt.
Connects there. And they've taken back the lead.
Well, I know once that drive starts out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that right through to give him the lead.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. On the return, this is Pirine. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And an excellent effort there, sets him up almost at midfield. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. On first down, here's Burrow. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
Here we go. On the covering.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Brings up third.
Here we go. Here we go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
That blitz right there, Kate, was a win-win defensively. Got a lot more bodies around the line of scrimmage in case that offense ran it. Well, they put it in the air, and that quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball other than in his own arms.
And no chance at a return. He wisely angled it for the sideline and got it down to the 12 before going out.
12-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, Wentz. And he won't find anything here. They're there to drop him for the sack on what's likely the final play of this third quarter. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Go.
Here's Wentz. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Cam Taylor-Britt on the coverage.
Here we go.
Straight ahead. Here's Mason. And the gain's good there, partner. A nice 7-yard effort, but they're still well short, so this is going to be 4th down.
Jordan Battle.
Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And he'll try to hit this one well. And the fair catch brought in right at the 40. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow finds him over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Burrow to the air now. Right back to Chase. And he's brought down at the line. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
No gain on the play. And it's third down.
Burrow's going to sneak it. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
Kevin O'Connell not happy with the officials at the moment. The challenge flag is out. Well, we all know there can be so little room for error spotting the football, and that's what's being reviewed right here. Did they get this right?
And I know both sidelines are furiously pleading their cases about what their eyes see. But fortunately, the eye in the sky and the replays will give us a clear answer.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So no change in the call on the field, and Kevin O'Connell's challenge is unsuccessful.
Gun.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. This is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards. Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss. Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Behind. Right 80.
He's back to throw. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And they bring him down around the 34.
Complete to Jamar Chase.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east-to-west routes, just get that first down on these critical third down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
And his kick is blocked. It's picked up inside the 45. Up to the races, middle of the field. And they scoop up the block and don't stop until they reach Bader. A shout out to the special teamers, Brock. They got somebody in free to block that kick, and things just got better from there as he took it all the way back.
These special teams coaches, they live in dark places, man, and they look for any vulnerability they can. A lot of times, you're a step slow, just a millisecond away. Not that time. It pays off in the biggest of ways.
Reichert on for the point after.
For the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings make it a 10-point ball game.
Vikings 31, Bengals 21. Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. On the return, this is Piron. This makes it up to the 25.
Bengals take over first.
So now here comes the Bengals on offense. They had their field goal blocked last time out, so 3 points poorer on the scoreboard than they expected to be right here. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Gun. Cut. Right 80.
Burrow from the gun. He completes it in traffic. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis.
Brings up second.
Bengals down by 10.
34-yard line.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
11.
From the gun, they get to Brown. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line. Gonna throw it. This connects with Higgins. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 6.
We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's 1st down. Putting a receiver in motion. First down, Burrow to throw. That is comped, and it's Higgins again. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle the line.
That's another.
Burrow now on first down. That's complete. Shepard. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Sterling Shepard. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up
Burrow setting up the play action. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
And 3 yards to go.
To throw. Sends this to the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
A 58-yard attempt.
Got all of it, and this is good. And it pulls them back within 1 score here in the 4th.
Vikings 31.
That kick obviously gets it back to a one-score game. Now the real question, Kate, how good do those onside kicks look at warm-ups? How good do they look all week in practice? Is it time to pull out the onside kick, or trust your defense with 2 timeouts in your pocket?
So they're going to line up for the onside kick that may just decide this game. Just over a minute to play. And this is covered by the Vikings hands team. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Go, go. 280! What's that?
They'll give it to Mason. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
Brings up 2nd and
After the
7.
3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Another run for Mason. And they will face a 3rd down here, Brock, but not by much. Good effort to challenge for it. He reaches the 43.
At the 43-yard line.
Final timeout taken by the Bengals. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Back man. 280. What's that?
Running once more with Mason. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards.
That's a BYO
And
bid.
the Vikings.
You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that 1st down. Well done.
Minnesota spends its 2nd timeout here. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go, here we go. 120.
A give to Mason. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
180. What's up?
They're going to pass it here. Completed right side to Addison. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck.
It's a gain of 11.
So it's a win for the Vikings. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings emerge as winners as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.